Lyle invited us to a Turkish coffee fortune-telling session. Here's what happened. Arla, I know to say hello in Turkish.
How do you say hello in Turkish?
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Hey, merhaba. Did I hear merhaba?
We're learning some Turkish.
I am so supremely impressed. How you doing? Oh my gosh, there's 3 years in the making. You guys have no idea. We've been trying to manifest this moment for ages. I'm.
Other than that.
Türk müsünüz?
Çok güzel. Dave, so nice to meet you. Uluç, yeah, come on and get cozy, get comfortable, friends. Welcome.
Do you mind if I film for Lyle?
Hey,
Averygoodman.
as much as you like.
This is like 5 years in the making, man.
I know.
I mean, 3 years. Crazy.
So nice to have you guys here. I feel like Dave. You are. I love your energy, man. Where are you? Typically, the way that we would do it, if this was like one of the 12 guest ceremonies that we had yesterday, we take a camera and we project your coffee grounds onto this gigantic BTV screen. And then, so it's like a very visually interpretive, right, Amy?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, whoosh, you make that feature come out.
Dude, wait, I was trying to get the story right. You found out about my live show from like a Facebook ad, right?
It was an Instagram ad.
Was it Instagram?
Yeah, it was an Instagram ad.
I was wondering.
And I thought, this is really unique. Like, this is really different. I didn't know anything about Lyle. And I think that's the first time ever an Instagram ad actually worked on me. So take that. You're breaking the internet, man.
Hell yeah. Has anyone ever had an emotional breakdown as a result of your fortune?
I'll say this, like, after every ceremony, the first question Amy asks is, how many criers do we have today? And you were mentioning one that I forgot about. You sat in on one like a few years ago. She doesn't usually sit in on the sessions, and he was, how did you describe him?
Oh, the one guy he was standoffish, and he was like the last person I would expect to cry at all. And
Interesting.
it was you like unlock something, and the tears were falling.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dave. We're gonna keep it on the surface. All right, rest assured. We're not gonna touch the Philly roots too hard.
What my vibe is now.
Yeah,
Like a cool guy.
I think you're a cool guy too. Is Baltimore like as crime stricken as everybody makes it out to be?
Not where
We were in the suburbs.
we're from, yeah.
Okay.
We're from the suburbs.
Idyllic, green,
Nice,
soccer fields.
like the American dream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
Turkey.
Where in Turkey?
Yeah, Turkey, Istanbul. So I grew up in Istanbul, or born in Istanbul and grew up in Minnesota. Yeah, go figure, right?
Have you guys been to the Mall of America?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Still alive.
It's the place to be, man. It's either the Mall of America or First Avenue, which is the club where Prince had Once Upon a Time Film Parade. And it's also the place where I worked at for 5 years. So every time Prince would show up, I was a poofy-haired young kid getting to walk him around, right?
That's super cool.
On one occasion, tripped over my shoelace. Fell on Prince. You don't want to do that.
Fell on Prince.
He is, or was rather, exactly Amy's height and size. Would you like to stand up?
Probably even smaller. Though.
Yeah.
I think he's
Like, just same exact figure, like super petite. So this is Prince, right here, as my wife. We're cooking the coffee in a pot of hot, scorching sand. This is the old school Turkish tradition of making it. Once you get to the bottom of the cup, when you get to the grinds, you stop, and then I will, just like this, flip the cup for the fortune reading, and that's where the future appears. How do you like them apples? No rush, sip and savor. Like, whenever we do these ceremonies, Dave, it's always like, there's always a little chit-chat, banter, conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how people work.
I came on stage to tell Lyle about the story of how I lied to get on Judge Steve Harvey's TV show.
Oh yeah.
And
I was like, do you remember?
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember the interaction,
Yeah.
and I remember the crowd turning on you, and I was trying to defend you. I forgot exactly what you were talking about. Now I remember. Yeah.
Maybe my best guess is that maybe the crowd thought that I was yanking their chain, right? Like I was making up the story.
Sure.
That's the in the fit of like the excitement or the nervousness, maybe I said something that perhaps.
I think you were calling out audience members.
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, I don't know if you want to do that.
How was I calling out the?
You
audience
were like,
member?
oh, I see your face, like.
You know, and this is what's wrong with me. All right, when I do the ceremonies here, I'm so like hyper focused on every person that like the moment Dave's eyes wander off, you know, I use that as like the basis to like bring the room back together. But maybe when you do it in a big crowd, especially during somebody else's show.
Sure, maybe, yeah.
Anyways, clearly I've been meaning to like, you know, express this for some time. So, you know, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
In the meantime, as we're enjoying the coffees, can I give you guys a sample of this audio system that like we've been working on for 2 years?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you pass me
Lots
the
of
coffee?
love
Yes.
went into
Coffee
it.
or the water?
There's all these like hi-fi bars that are opening up nowadays. It's like it's like a trendy thing.
What's a high fly bar?
High five.
Hi-fi, like high
Oh,
fidelity.
hi-fi. Oh,
High fidelity.
yeah.
It's like a thing, but we've never been to one where we've been like particularly impressed. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's usually like a bar and people are talking over it. And
There's people talking.
There's almost no point.
Like
to
the
why
system's
it's
actually not that fucking good, and I'm not saying that to be like pretentious or whatever, but it's just like it's not that impressive. And you know, there's people like standing like in front of the speakers. Or we went to one in Greenwich where they had like this, you know, they called a hi-fi bar, but they had the speakers like lodged in like the upper corner of the room, which like if you know like basics of, you know, audio, it's what creates like the most amount of bass resonance, and it just like, you know, creates that muddiness and rumbleness. So we thought, well, you know, we can't compete, right? We only have this space. We can't compete with like these big hi-fi bars. So why don't we just do couples only? You know what I mean? That was the first concept. And people thought it was like a sex thing, right? So people would call up and being like, oh, is this like a massage, or, you know, things like that. So that didn't really work. And then the next thing that we did was...
this one was all you.
This one was all me. She hated me for this. It's called STAPS, an audio listening room dedicated purely to the music of Creed. And the idea is that, you know, Creed is a band that nobody ever gives love to. Perhaps they're the most hated band in America. So why don't we give them, like, the proper audio experience that nobody else is going to give them, right? I'm not joking, okay? Like, it's for real. And, you know, like, we were lucky that it got some, like, news coverage. You know, it's kind of a controversial thing. You know, it got on, like, Fox 5 and et cetera, but... we literally sold like 2 tickets for that. Like nobody came. So now the current thing is the Dollar Record Club.
The Dollar Record Club.
Yeah, we meet at a record store. Everybody picks out a dollar record. You choose a song. We put it on this amazing sound system, and you tell a story about why you chose that record, the song title. So it's more interactive. There's a little bit of a, I guess, show and tell kind of an element. I really want people to come here and hear this, because for me, like, music's really, really healing, and we've like put so much attention to detail. We swapped out the outlets, the electrical outlets. They need to be burned in for like 1,000 hours. So we would plug in. Amy thought I was fucking nuts. We would plug in like heat lamps to like both these outlets to get the you know, get the juices flowing.
Burning in an outlet?
Oh, let me tell you something. You hear the difference, like the before and after. And, everything from lifting up the cables, because it's so ridiculous. Even when I know you're gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" If I were to remove all the cable lifters right now, and if we did like a before and after, you would be able to hear it too. What kind of music do you like, Dave?
Turn off the camera.
I used to think that I could not go on, but now I know the meaning of true end. I believe I can fly.
so sick.
It's awesome.
That sounded great.
Yeah, it's like a religious experience, right?
Yeah, dude.
You're like in R. Kelly's throat.
You know anything about Turkish music?
A little bit. You know the Manifest Girls?
Is that a band?
Avery Goodman.
Take a big breath. Make that wish, and on the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3, let her rip, baby. Blow. Booyah. 3, make that wish. 1, 2, and 3, let her rip.
The comedy business has been slowing down. The reflexes just a tiny bit.
We gotta get some oil into that coffee cup. All right, Lyle. Take a big breath on the count of 3, 1, 2, and kiss the cup like it's Dave. Let me blow. Are you awake now? That was a super heartfelt kiss. He knew he was
friend.
beloved, but I don't know if you knew you were beloved, Dave.
He's a good
Now
friend.
you know. Now you know. All right. World of...
Avery Goodman.
Holy moly. Incredible. I see you as a phoenix eating the world's biggest poison ivy I've ever seen in my life. Everybody around you saying, don't fucking eat that poison ivy! What are you doing? But it's almost as though this has become such a habit. It's become something that you've been doing for so long in your lifetime that it's almost become normal. Let me tell you something. This will quite possibly be the biggest year of transformation in your life. Have you thought about sobriety?
Yeah.
Like true. You know, at the end of the day, I know we all got demons. I know we all got a monkey on our back. But the fact of the matter is, the fact that you don't allow your darkness to get the better of you, the fact that I'm looking at you in the eyes right now and you're glowing like a crystal tells me the purity of your heart. And guess what the Phoenix does? You tell me, Dave.
Rising.
Hell yeah. The fact that you can use your hardships as a foundation, dare I even say, the trampoline, if you will. Phoenix, baby. The poison ivy for me, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is alcohol. I don't know if this is Chips Ahoy. I don't know if this is, the devil's lettuce, as they say. You have every bit of power to overcome any obstacle in front of you independently. Oh, man, your dad is one of the most complicated people in the world. He has, this motherfucker, man, he's got so much love to give. I want to hug your dad. I want to yo! What's your dad's name?
His name is Elliot.
Hey, Elliot. How you doing, man? It's Dr. Honeybrew. What an incredible son that you brought into this world. And I know, Elliot, perhaps
Avery Goodman.
didn't really quite follow in the footsteps. The doctor, the engineer, the lawyer. But over time, how beautiful, Elliot, that you have come to appreciate
Avery Goodman.
for who he is. Guys, will you stand up for a second and give Elliot a standing ovation? Thank you, Elliot, for being such a good father. Thank you for bringing Ephraim to this world. Thank you.
You're close to.
One more thing. I see the biggest fucking orgy I've ever seen in my life, but you're declining it. I really think that you're going to be a father one day. This is the cup of a father. Very good cup. How you doing, Dave?
Always trying my best.
This is gonna be a hard nut to crack. I'll tell you what. The image that I see, and I want you to see this yourself too. Look at this gigantic tornado, and as it's nearing the world's biggest lamb chop I've ever seen in my life. The thing that I love about you is that even as chaos, even as bullshit, even as drama ensues all around you, chilling like a villain, Dave. CVD, all right, instead of CBD. We got CVD. That's my new nickname. I don't know where the source of the serenity from within comes from, but just know that this is a supreme gift that you have. You got this life thing under control, man. You're doing far better than you give yourself credit for. And let me tell you something. I see this beautiful woman. Busty. But it's like you're too distracted. You're so focused on the comedy business. You're so focused on talking with the partners and, okay, who's coming for the August 18th at the 9 p.m. event, to, like, not notice this. Who is this gal? She is crazy about you, man.
Won't say.
Okay. When one is doubtful about the prospect love, we always say, show them their saucer. If I told you you're going to get married in 1 year, what would you say?
Probably not.
What do you see, Lyle?
What do I see in the saucer? See a lot of love. I see a lot of love in the saucer.
Lyle, you didn't tell me that you're a fortune teller, too.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good.
All right. I believe it. Can't argue with that.
Let me tell you.
Respect.
One more thing. Nobody rolls a blunt more beautifully than you. I don't know how, I don't know in what shape or form, but there will be a foray into the marijuana industry within 3 to 4 years at some point.
Exciting.
What's your sister's name?
You'd have to tell me. I don't have a sister.
The cup says otherwise.
That's exciting. That's gonna be a big moment for me.
You may not have as many followers as Lyle, but guess what? You're just as beloved.
Weird fortune.
I think it's very good.
Oh, well, the business, I'm sure you know, like, it takes so much of your life, and it can even take your identity. So, like, the threat of, like, losing that is, like, its own, kind of identity crisis. I've just been working through kind of processing how to, like, pivot, and, I'm almost 30, like, I'm, moving into, like, a new decade of my life. And it's like, what does it mean to, like, lose everything and have to start over? Like, what direction might I have to go? And then also, like, the business in itself, we talked about it's a comedy club. It was always a means to an end. The end was supposed to be something creative, like doing more art. But you end up sacrificing that in order to do more business to, like, meet the needs of it. So it's like, was that the point? Did we complete the goal, or did we end up sacrificing everything? Does that make sense?
Oh, makes a lot of sense, yeah.
A lot of question marks, but let us now turn all of them into exclamation marks. So, I swear to God, you will wake up tomorrow and you're going to say, all it took was a cup of coffee to set me straight. I promise you, if this business doesn't work out, the next one will. And what you have learned from this will play into what you will do next. I swear to fucking God. If you take the fortune teller's money, you will make that happen.
Thank you.
Do you still want a reading, Lyle?
I would love one.
Let's see. So many people. It's like it's like a beautiful dance of strangers, and this cup, this part of the cup is really busy. If you look at the other cup, the side, look at this. Completely pristine, so much breathing room. One respect, Lyle, this cup kind of reminds me of like a yin and yang. It tells me that you actually have a really good balance.
Sure.
Between the work, between personal development, and did you ever work in the restaurant industry?
I worked at a frozen yogurt store 10 years ago.
I'm just gonna say this to you, and I kid you fucking not, man. It is because of that frozen yogurt job that you get to do what you do so fucking good.
You think so?
It's not even a matter of thing. It's a matter of cold, brutal fact. Frozen fact. There's a really strong theme of hospitality inside of this cup, and it's wonderful that you take your sense of hospitality, you know, from venue to venue, from city to city, from continent to continent. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say it. Within 5 years, I see you opening up your own place. The Gecko Club. I kid you not. There's like literally people from, instead of you going to people all around the world, the people will come to you in one singular location. And I swear to God, you will put Baltimore, Maryland on the fucking map, man. Here's the thing. Everybody back home, they're like, Lyle sold out. Lyle ain't what he used to be. He was so cool in high school. What the fuck happened to Lyle now? Money. Okay. But you kind of like Bruce Springsteen, man. You're gonna the way you're gonna, or like, you know, the way Bob Seger put Detroit on the map. Bruce Springsteen put New Jersey on the map. You're gonna do the same thing to Baltimore. Like people from the Troves, the mayor of Baltimore. You know, he's on his knees. He's on his knees. He's begging you. What was that?
Westmore.
Yeah,
Westmore?
Man. Have you met him?
No, I've not met him.
Okay. He's a big fan. There's such a strong sense of grounding, literally in the grounds, that, especially within family, oh my gosh, you have the best fucking family, man. If you ever go to eat tater tots at his house, his mom makes the best fucking tater tots, man. I think that you've had such a beautiful upbringing. I think that you've had such a beautiful family. I think that you were raised around so much love, but most importantly, no judgment. It's the foundation of who you are that allows you to do everything that you're doing right now without everything and all collapsing. And it will never collapse. One more thing. Twins in 2 years.
2 years?
Both boys.
Twins in 2 years.
But two different women. Just a friendly heads up.
One twin from each?
How does that work?
4 kids. I don't know. It's even a surprise for me. But just know there's a lot of weird shit happening inside of this cup. But you accept it with arms wide open, because guess what?
That's pretty good time.
Lyle, as long as you go where the music goes, it's all going to be groovy, man. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Hell yeah.
Also, who's Jill?
Jill. I'm excited to find out.
The next Jill that you meet will be your biggest benefactor. She will be your biggest fucking sugar mama, man.
Ooh, hell yeah.
The next time you meet Jill, show her this video.
Okay, hell
and be
yeah.
like, hey, is it true that you got bank accounts in Switzerland? Hook me up, Jill. Give it to me, baby.
Maybe pick a more Asian name.
You guys want to hear a couple more tracks?
Yeah. Thank you for that. That was really, really
absolutely,
awesome.
absolutely. Yeah. You guys want wine? You guys want beer? Anything?
I'm okay with just some water if you have any, if you have an extra water.
Would you be so kind of me to get Lyle another bottle of water? That we have the Poland Springs in there.
That was fun, man. Thanks again for doing that.
Beer, wine.
Nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm sober right now. I'm on peptides. Pretty good.
Do you live here too?
Yeah, this is Amy's office.
Oh,
That's our
cool.
bedroom. So this is literally like a living workspace. A month before my dad died, he gave me a coffee reading that was like so emotional and life changing that I decided to bring it back to the States. And at the time, I had this podcast that I was doing called Murmur, where I would post street flyers all across the city, inviting any random stranger to show up to my apartment to have a 1 hour agenda-free conversation. So at the end of each conversation, I would do like a coffee reading for the guests, and then it just like took off. Pretty soon there were more guests asking for the coffee readings than the podcast. The podcast is now shuttered.
How did you like gather the people to come on the podcast? Like it was like a.
I had street flyers. It literally said, "Hey, how are you? This is my address. I don't care if you're I don't care if you're homeless. I
Like
don't care
just
if you're,
show up.
just show up." And
So you just sat here and like people knocked on your door and they were like at any random time
Yes.
and then they were
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm here to do
this
the
is
podcast.
like 10 years ago. So eventually, like my landlord found out. I got evicted, and then I got evicted from the second apartment and the third apartment. This is the fourth apartment. So I'm trying to keep the operations under wraps here. Like early on, like a couple of like weird drug dudes came, and then there was this Italian family.
Whole family?
Whole like mom, dad, and daughter, and the daughter was 11 years old, and the dad was like, "Yeah, I want my daughter to be on your show," and they were like, "Yeah," and like we'll leave her here, and like you guys do the thing, and I was like, "Well, actually, like in America, I was like in America." It's better that if you guys actually like chaperoned. The dad was really insistent. No, like we want to leave her here. Like have your conversation for an hour, and yeah, I was actually the one saying like, no, stay, because that's dangerous. Yeah. I don't want to be R. Kelly. All right.
Oh my God.
I removed all the episodes, all the videos, all the audio.
Why'd you get rid of the podcast?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I think that we live in a time now when journalists and people of that nature are liable to dig, and I don't want something really fucking stupid that I said when I was 24
Sure.
to kind of like jeopardize what I'm trying. Not that like I'm a Nazi or anything, but the fact of the matter is, I just didn't want to give anybody fodder to like pin me down for anything.
Yeah, when you're talking on a podcast for that long, it's like who knows, who remembers what the hell you said, and then clip it, and it's a whole.
Yeah. And like even 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago was like a completely different era in the world. I mean, the Black Lives Matter hadn't happened yet. The Me Too movement hadn't happened yet. So things were still like the internet was so much different. Something that could have been said like, in 2014. That maybe was like accepted as normal, maybe like from the vantage point of 2026 could be taken in a different way. So
I think it's weirdly swung back, like recently, like that's what they're calling it. They're like it's woke 2.
It's woke 2.
Woke 2.0.
Woke 2.0. It's the same like liberal ideas, but this time we're saying slurs. Like that's.
How did you and the doctor meet?
Ooh. Man, you're such a good questionnaire.
Through Turkish coffee fortune reading.
Oh, wow, really?
And who did you come with?
My husband at the time.
Wow.
Oh.
So I was a photographer. So one of my clients was running ads when they still had telephone booths here. So I was like, oh, let me go see that in person. And while I was here, I was like really into Turkish coffee. Like I didn't care about the fortune reading. I just wanted a cup of Turkish coffee. And so I saw this was on Airbnb Experiences. So I booked it with my husband at the time. And that's how we met. And, there wasn't anything like salacious or anything like that. But after...
Yeah, what that fortune say?
yeah. After we maybe secretly, the fortune said something. And then after we split, then he swooped in. So. And then I moved out here.
Yeah, I sent her a one-way plane ticket to New York, and she never moved out.
Yeah.
Wow. Where were you before?
Plane ticket from
I was
where?
in Ohio, like Akron.
Oh, okay.
It's not too far, so it's not too drastic. But yeah.
And that's 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm going to play you a little classic rock track for you, Dave. Before you guys leave, I'm going to play everybody something they want to hear. Otherwise,
sounds great.
I won't be satisfied. Have you heard of Bob Seger?
Yeah.
Trying to get my courage up. Just to watch her walk on past down on Main Street. Down on Main Street.
Nothing says Turkish coffee like some good Bob Seger in the background. Now, I have so many questions for you, given that, you you guys like grew up in like a smaller part of Baltimore,
yeah.
right? Like I have imposter syndrome, right? So like if somebody of like notable fame or status, I get very easily affected, right? Which Amy always tells me it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like all this bravado, all this, whatever. It's not important. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, having come from such like humble upbringings, do you ever get nervous in those situations, or are you like?
Not as much anymore. Just because like everyone is just like some person. Like no, it's giving me like imposter syndrome of like the world. It's like, oh, everyone is just like some guy, you know. It's made it difficult to put my full faith in anyone or anything, because I feel like I have come to understand how sort of flawed everyone and everything inherently is. But, you base who and what you put your faith in on a sort of aggregation filtered through various biases of, who and what to put your faith in.
What did I say? I said that frozen yogurt job made you so damn non-judgmental. And that's why you're so good at it.
That frozen yogurt job was just me fucking making red velvet cake smoothies all day.
This is a hoot and a holler. People, this is a crowd pleaser. Our famous Dr. Honeybrews. You like cock rings. Fits any size. Flaccid or erect. It's made with the most elastic plastic band to ensure that even as it gets girthed up, it still fits with comfort and ease. Thank you.
Almost a
and then we
stapler.
give it a little snap.
Wait, can I see the tag up close?
Yeah, absolutely. Here you go.
It's on the reverse side.
So Amy prints these.
Endurance, mischief, and a hella good time.
Yeah, it's an important product. Look, official product. Here you go.
This is amazing. Do you guys sell these, or you just give them out to people who come to the sessions?